What does the N-word mean to you?
I hate that word, but have I used it with the A sound before? Yeah, with my close friends.
I don't like I don't like when Africans say it.
I'm sorry, what?
Why?
Who do you think gets laid more, Africans or African Americans?
Africans, to be honest.
Africans.
Because
Yeah.
no bunnies are there, so therefore they want a taste of everything. Right?
Yeah, like
So-
culture sampling, yeah. Yeah, you gotta clarify that one.
A white girl that likes African Americans or Africans or just black people in general.
You know what I
honestly,
mean?
I feel as though Africans have the gift of gab. I feel if they really want it, they're gonna get it. So I would say Africans get laid more.
The gift of breeze.
Yes, I actually would agree. No, I live in an apartment that is predominantly Africans and African Americans, and most of the African people I see walking around has a lot of kids.
Yeah, well, yeah, we got here somehow. So
Yes.
There might be a lot of different types of American women
Man,
who might
it's,
judge
yeah,
African
it's,
men and like, would not want to
it depends where you are at the same
Yeah,
time.
probably
You know,
black
it's,
men, maybe
it
younger.
may be true,
Yeah.
but it depends where you are.
African men be presenting as more got it together too. You know what I'm saying?
The Nigerians,
Like,
especially.
yeah, shoulders up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Chin up.
Yeah.
Like they walk around with confidence.
Exactly.
What does the N-word mean to you? Do you think you take offense to it as much as African Americans do?
Depending on the context. I've seen
kind
people
of.
consciously not say it around people that they view threatening or, oh, that's a real black person versus like, oh, Abdul.
Oh, here's the thing.
They think
Engineer
you're like
Abdul.
unharming. They
Yeah,
think you're cool.
I'll sing along with this song and I'm like, oh, Abdul said it was cool with me. That shit pisses me off. Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing for me. Here's the thing. Where it gets a bit tricky. You know, some people take it at context. Some people just get offended by it. But for me, we use it just like, you know, just word. People like, there's no offense to it, fam. There's no particular offense to it that, you know, anybody just calls you that. Anyway, it's like even non-existent as like a racial thing.
I hate that word, but have I used it with the A sound before? Yeah, with my close friends.
Can I? I don't like I don't like when Africans say it.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't like when Africans say the N-word.
What's the
With
A sound?
just any type of way?
We're different. I do hear you and understand you, right? Every
Why?
African, I promise you, every African that says the N-word, I tell them, do your parents say it? And they all be like, hell no. And I'm like, so why do you?
Never.
My parents say it, my grandparents say it, their grandparents say it. No African parents, grandparents say it.
Yeah, I would say mine
You get
would
what I'm
never.
saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
mine.
So
Okay.
we-
Again, his own perspective, but where I live, people say it's like not such a big deal that people be like, you know, it's like non-existent. It's like calling a person a friend.
gotta work hard to get rid of it. It's like, y'all picking it up because it sounds fun.
True.
I'm glad you shared that with me because I never heard someone have an issue with African people saying
Facts.
that word.
Ooh, I think you should get your shot ready.
You know,
Your shit,
I,
twin.
I never
name
realized
10
things
African
like
countries
this
in 30
until I grew up
seconds.
was a huge
30
deal.
seconds, you're rude.
Racial words.
That's not a lot of time actually for someone who's had tequila. But I
You
don't know
can
the
try
difference
it.
of I don't know the difference of countries and cities.
I don't have something to drink.
Morocco, Cote d'Ivoire.
Is Zimbabwe one?
Ethiopia, Ghana, Nigeria.
Niger, Chad.
Somalian, Nigeria.
Kenya, Gambia.
Kenya got represented.
Somalia.
Halfway there.
No, it was 10 or 5.
It's 10.
Damn, you're
What
crazy.
about that guy?
Nigeria.
West Africa.
West Africa, okay.
That's a region.
Yeah, that,
Go ahead, take the shot.
no, it's a country. Trust me, bro. It's a
Zimbabwe.
country. There's South Africa, there's West Africa.
Sinhalese. Is that a country? It's a city?
We're close.
You forgot Niger.
Madagascar,
Yeah, it's Niger.
Africa, Equatorial Guinea, and Mali. Oh, bam.
Nice.
Yeah.
See?
Senegal.
Senegal. Not Senegalese. I was thinking of my twins.
Senegalese. Is that French?
Who do you think white people dislike more?
Honestly, I
White.
still don't think they really know the difference.
In a professional setting, I hear a lot about white folks really preferring to work with Africans because we really are a lot more submissive in a way.
I think they hate black people more than African people.
They hate the descendants of slaves.
The model minority myth exists heavily in the African community.
Again, I didn't know any
They've
of
been
this
brainwashed.
existed, so this is all new to me.
Everything else is good. They're the good ones. This is what you should be as a minority. Go to school, be polite, all the respectability politics.
Everybody black,
that's
it doesn't
normal,
matter.
that's
Anybody's
normal.
perceived as black, they just see us as black people in threat. And the more chocolate you are, the more issues you're gonna have, honestly. Yeah. I think they can, really? Okay, do tell.
I feel like if me and another dude is standing side by side and we get approached by the police, I think that if he has an accent, it's gonna make him less dangerous.
The police?
Yes.
Maybe I missed the question. I just thought you.
Oh, you're right. Well, white people, I think of, okay,
about-
I think of all white people as police. Period. They all, okay?
Okay,
I mean, you know,
You
white
guys
people
will come to
police
Kenya.
black people, like,
There is no such thing as this.
Take a shot if you've ever said Wakanda forever.
Have I? I probably, like, I've definitely had.
Wakanda forever.
Not, like, at some point, yes.
I might take a shot with you.
Of course.
Chadwick Boseman.
As long as you've watched the movie, you have to say it. You know, if you play Fortnite or something, you just gotta say it.
She's African American.
Yeah.
She legit asked me after the movie.
Oh, no.
She said, "Are you from Wakanda?" And I was just
I've never asked that.
like, "Are you serious right now?" Like,
In what ways are Africans misunderstood?
I think we're misunderstood maybe kind of on the topic of like my home country, right, in Ethiopia and having war in Tigray. When I told my coworker there's war that just started, he was like, oh, but doesn't that happen all the time? That was his response. Someone I respected and I enjoyed working with him, brushed it off.
I'm
Ouch.
fully convinced that, like, some white people I've met still think, like, most of Africa is just, like, dirt huts.
Thank you. That is such a huge deal. You know, most content I've watched on YouTube are based on the fact that Africa is this, like, you know, they do us dirty. And I mean, like, literal dirty. But, you know, there's some places, I'm talking about Kenya. This instance, I'm talking about Kenya. There's some places where it's actually beautiful, amazing places. And yeah, there's some places in Kenya where there are multiple slums. I get that, but you know, it's kind of mid-level. There's a video Mr. Beast actually posted where he was in a slum in Kenya, but yeah, there's also some decent places in Kenya, not just slums and all that.
yeah, like living in huts, not having water, not really having food.
There's 54 different countries in Africa. It is unfair to just lump all of Africa into one. To like, oh, you said you're from Africa? I have a friend from Nigeria.
Yeah, true. Also, assuming like Africa is one place where everybody from Africa knows anyone.
Emotional at the end.
I know.
I don't like that.
I feel all warm and fuzzy.
There were some things we agreed to disagree on, you know, but finding that common ground of we both were called African booty scratchers. That was
I
deep.
still don't know what that is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And we're both chocolate.
Boots.
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
The darker the flesh shade, the deeper the roots.
Hey.
Yes.